All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. I'm your host, AD, the Push Grow, the Motivator. Uh, Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of all that we do. Um, what am I doing right now? Is what I neglected my text community. There ain't nothing new. I apologize, guys. Oh, let's see. Copy link and let's go ahead and send this out. So I appreciate you guys for being here, being a part of all that we do, and hanging out with us on this fabulous. I'm about to say, well, I'm about to say Thursday. It's not Thursday. Uh, Today is Wednesday, right? Wednesday, May 17th. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Good morning. Good morning, Larry. Good morning. Lisa in the building. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Thank you for being a part. Make sure you guys are sharing, talking in the chat, communicating. Uh, Shout out to Larry Banks. Just went through his workout at 7 a.m. to 7:31. Non-stop action. But it was good though. It's good. It's been a while since I worked out. And so it's challenging, but it's pushing me, which is kind of what I want to talk about today. Just finding ways to get better. Um, and it's funny. He said he said something this morning. You know, he said a few months from now, what we're doing won't be as hard or challenging. Um, and I do believe back in the day I didn't, because I was like, it's a lie. But I've been blessed to work out enough to realize it does get a little easier because your body adjusts. It gets used to certain workouts and certain stretches that you do. So definitely excited about that. You know, the growth. I appreciate him for taking the time out to be on Zoom and to go through a workout with us. Um, so if you're interested in being a part, this is not just a men's thing. This is a men's and women's couples. Everybody's invited. Come along. He's gonna put if you put the link, or not really the link, but put them onto the text service. But I can't remember. I know it starts with an L. It's 3 letters. It's bad. It's 3 letters, and I can't remember it. But and it's gonna be the 84576. So once you put that up, I will share that with everybody on here today. So first off, one, welcome to the Brothers of Legacy. Two, I appreciate you for being here. And three, as Brian would say, happy Wednesday. So it may just be me today. We'll see. So the first thing I want to talk about, and I just found this out, I was like, wow. And I found out about it from the marketing perspective on how to do it. But I realized companies have already been doing it. Websites have already been doing it. So websites already know your email. And I was like, what? How to? So basically, because I was on the other side, is how to capture email without the person actually having to fill out the email information. Yeah. So, quick shout out to, let me get the podcast right. Social Media Examiner. Shout out to Social Media Examiner. Just listening to them, one of the billions of podcasts I listen to, and how to capture email. Pretty much once you go on, we know about the cookies. So within the cookie thread, it has, there are programs now that can literally extrapolate emails from your IP. So it's not like going on your computer, but they are extrapolating emails from your IP. So just in case you go somewhere and you're like, now I'm getting information, and we're always thinking Master Google is doing all of this. but it's not just Google. So I'm not giving Google a pass because they surely are listening to our conversations and know what we're talking about. So definitely know that if you go into a website, it is a possibility that they're getting your emails. And you know, when you get that notification about the cookies and accept, that's probably part of that acceptance. So don't be surprised when you get emails from a particular company or a particular space. That's why. That's why I went to because I remember I went to a Delta website and I was like, why am I getting all these emails from Delta? But now I know. So just be mindful. Terms of service, guys. Read the terms of service. Thomas was on there. He would clown me, you know, about it. What's up, Jeff? Good morning, sir. Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, we just, our information is out there. There is no real, when it comes to the internet, there is no real privacy. Like, as much as there's an expectation of it, and even as a purposeful saying, from the companies, we're not selling it, we're not getting you information. But he sent me my big feet. Yeah, tripping over the cords. I feel you, brother. Back in the day, we used to have the long cords for the phones that would reach all over the house. You remember those days before the cordless phone. That's what we did. But so be mindful. Don't be alarmed. Well, maybe you should be. I don't know. For me, let me ask you this. Do you have a feeling or an expectation of privacy when it comes to being on the web, being on your phone, going to certain apps? Now, there's they shouldn't be doing, but are you expecting them not to do? Or you feel like, yes, it's probably out there either way. Because I don't know about you, it took me a while to actually purchase something online, because the whole putting your credit card, typing it in, it's just like, is somebody else seeing this besides me? So is there a expectation of privacy when it comes to putting stuff online? Speaking of putting the stuff online, we have little key in our building, aka Kaneen Curve. Hold on, let me get these headphones on. All right, so interesting. I don't know who little Kiki is, but maybe one of them local artists. Let's go. Good
What
morning.
up, sir?
What up, sir? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I can't really complain. Well, I guess I could complain.
Yeah, you good.
Uh,
You good. You good.
I'm gonna hold it to myself. You know what
Okay.
I'm saying? It's today is Wednesday, right?
What day did you think it was?
Uh, I'm.
No
I've
idea.
had I've had so much going on this last week with birthdays and
Right.
celebrations,
Right.
all kind of stuff, man. It's like, and then this coming week got some more stuff going on, and then the week after that, it's just like, hold on. I
Gotcha.
don't want to spend no more money.
Right. Right.
I don't.
Right. Uh, all right. Let's see. So he said, Kaneem. He said I had to ask myself the same question, like what day it is. It is
What up,
it
Jeff?
is Wednesday. It is
My
Wednesday,
main man,
May
Jeff.
17th. May 17th. Um,
Man, yeah, okay, yeah, okay. I got see, I got a pool man coming over tomorrow.
okay.
I got stuff going on, man. Why I just can't win the lottery and just be like, you know, have everything on schedule. The fact paid,
It's your whole
paid,
life together. Yeah.
paid,
Yeah.
paid. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yo,
But then
I
more
want to be
problems,
like,
Biggie
I
said,
want,
more money, more problems.
I want to be like Brian McCoy and give me a maid. You know
with
you know you
clean the
got
house up.
you got it good when you got a maid. I'm like,
Yeah,
ooh, wish I could get a maid. I
come
mean,
through.
even though I be cracking the whip on my kids, do their chores,
Right.
I still wouldn't mind having a maid. But I want
Uh-huh.
my maid to cook though. I don't want.
You said you want your maid to cook.
Yeah, I want my maid to cook too. I don't want you to just come over there and clean my toilet. I want you.
I
I
need
want, I want you to cook too.
I don't think they do that anymore. I think you got to get the maid and then a chef. You got to get
Oh
they're
yeah,
two separate
that's
now.
separate now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I don't
okay.
think they do the same things anymore. I think I think they
I
just
want.
come with
I want them to be multi-talented. Like you know how you be. You know how you be bilingual. I need
right.
them to be. I need them to have more than one facet of
When
their job description. I want to.
what the cook. I feel you though. I feel you. Yeah, we don't. I don't think that happens anymore, buddy. I think it's just the
You
everybody
remember
got their
Benson?
job. Everybody got their
You
job.
remember Benson? Benson used to do it
Exactly.
all.
I got
Benson was a one man show. You know what I'm saying? Like Benson. What about
no,
your
Mr.
girl,
Belvedere. Mr. Belvedere did it
Mr.
all.
Belvedere?
Oh,
Yeah,
but
he
see,
was it.
Benson was the lieutenant governor.
Was it?
He was, yeah, because Sam was like talking about Benson. Benson was the. I mean, you felt like he did do it all, but he was like he had a real position. He had a
I'm
real
trying.
position.
What?
He ran
Really?
the house. Yeah, he was the man. He was like there was the governor who was goofy, and then he was right under him making sure things came together. Yep.
Man.
Now
Well, how about old buddy?
you felt like because
How
he was
about
the only black face in the house. You know, you felt
how
like
about old buddy from Fresh Prince of Bel
Fresh
Air?
Prince.
Then?
He did everything. He did everything.
Okay.
You're right, no doubt. He cleaned, cooked. He did everything, no doubt.
What about Florence?
Ooh, she did. She didn't want to. She gave you attitude.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want a
Well,
Florence?
hey, I might need to kick in the behind every now and then. You know, man.
Classic Florence. Classic.
Yeah, I
Classic.
might need to kick him. All right, Mr. Kirby. Now you know you supposed to be out here at 8 o'clock now. Nah, yeah, no, don't play with me. You
Yes.
uh well
Yes.
anyway.
Kadeem does have a pool in the backyard. He rolling in it. Don't let him fool you. He's bling. Look at him, bling security.
You know, now I mean, Jeff, I got the house with the pool because I
Right.
thought I was gonna have a lot of bachelor parties and it's gonna be bikinis and G strings and thongs and all that.
Mhm, mhm, mhm.
Man, didn't happen not one time.
Not one time.
Not one time. Didn't happen not one time. Not one
So
time.
French maid. He said, I usually ask myself, and then I'll put it out there for ridicule. Let's see. So I was talking about privacy. Richard says definitely expectation of more privacy and processes in place, especially in Europe. You're right. Europe is kind of cracking down. But if you get an incoming email saying you want a competition you never entered or something that is reported as phishing or spam, then delete it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No doubt. Never
Yeah, I
click.
just had some training
Right.
yesterday
He said
about
Benson was the wisecracking yet level-headed African American butler. No, was he a butler for the highly dysfunctional Tate family? I thought
I
I
thought he was
thought
the butler. That's what I thought he was
he's
the
a
butler.
butler.
The
I didn't know.
lieutenant governor. He was
Or
I
was
thought
that
he
maybe
worked
that
for
was
the I thought he worked for the lieutenant governor.
had a real job. Benson was a butler. My bad.
I didn't think back then they barely let George Jefferson on the laundromat. You talking about him being a lieutenant governor, black
Right.
man lieutenant?
Right. Oh man, that's funny. I didn't.
But I could be wrong. I sure thought he was housekeeper.
Okay. Oh, that yeah, he took the Thomas took it straight from the thing. Yep. That's exactly what yeah, there's a soap spinoff. Yeah. Remember that show Soap?
Oh yeah, soap was actually pretty good. I would say a lot of
Oh,
folks slept on soap. Soap's pretty good.
wow. Okay, so he was a butler in Soap too? Wow. My bad, Robert. Maybe I was confusing the Robert Guillaume from Benson and the Robert Guillaume from Lean on Me. I thought he had some power or something. You know,
I
he
don't know, but I don't appreciate you for trying to correct me when you're wrong. That's
I
that's
I
that's that's
I'll
that,
admit that
that's that's unbecoming. That's
I told
unbecoming of
you.
AD. Yeah, I'm just saying though.
I apologize for telling an alternative
There
fact.
you go.
An
There you
alternative
go.
fact.
That's what
My
I was
bad.
waiting on.
My bad.
That's what I was waiting on. Yeah, yeah. Suck it up, bow down, cow down. Yeah, that's what I was waiting on.
Anyway,
Yeah, we got
anyway,
that out the way.
moving along.
Yes, sir.
Oh, let's see. He said YouTube upstairs, downstairs, Butler. Uh, let's see. All right. So we know about the websites, email, which is kind of interesting. So if you go to a website, they can know your email even if you don't put it in. So keep that in mind. What else I got going on? I wanted to talk about getting better every day. I talked about Larry. He didn't put the link up, Larry. If you're still here, make sure you put the text message up.
Getting
Um,
better. What you mean, bro?
just the things that you want to change in your life. Oh, you got a phone call. The things you want to change in your life as far as fitness or health or mental um, abilities or stamina. Just trying to get better every day. And then I put in here as a when your figured out button gets old, you know, when it takes a little more time to figure things out. Because you ever have those
I
moments
think
even.
that I think that's called dementia.
Well, I think a lot of us have that. Then we must all have that.
Did
Okay.
I do that yesterday? Oh yeah, I did do that yesterday.
No, like say you get a new device or a new phone or a new computer, because for the most part, and correct me if I'm wrong, we pretty much
I
kind of
will.
stick we stick to what we know, when it comes to devices. And when there's an upgrade or a major change, it takes us a while to really figure out, like say you go on your computer, you see your screen looking a certain way. Am I correct? Right. So say there's an upgrade because like all computers, they always like, oh yeah, there's an update. There's a new update. You come back onto your computer. Now the things that you had down here, is it a folder or because it's like, oh, you look like you got a lot going on. We're gonna organize it for you. And now things are not where they usually are, right? And back in the day,
All right.
you kind of like, I just figure this out. But now it's like, now I gotta figure this out. You're gonna slow me down. Like it's new things are a little more annoying when you're like, right now, like even if it got a cool look, like, oh, this looks cool, but now it's something new I gotta figure out. Like it's not as for me. I know I used to be more excited about something new. Oh wow, an upgrade, an update, a change, But now it's like, oh, now I gotta figure this out. Like, all right, now how you turn this phone on? you know, listen,
Yeah.
I didn't want to write a letter, but once they got rid of the, like on the old iPhones with the button, the button was where like you get a little lost or confused. You hit the button, you get to go back to the home screen, right? Then the new phone came out, they got rid of the button. I'm like, I need the button. I need my button back. Like, just
Okay.
it was little, but it was just like, why did they take away the button? There was no reason to take away the button. I was used to the button. And a lot of people, a lot of old folks like myself was like, they could just kept the button. And so I feel like, the older you get, the more your figured out button, literally, gets, it becomes more challenging. And not like, and I'm not going as far as dementia. That's a real thing. But just saying, you don't, I'm not against change. I'm just like, man, because it always, like in the morning, because like you have a routine. Boom, I open up my computer, I do this, that, and third. Boom. If I come, like even here on StreamYard, something like, oh, they got something new. Oh, it's different. Okay, where's the button to do the thing that I do every morning? Like now you done slowed my process down because now I got to figure it out. So I'm like, really, Thomas? Don't do that. Sounds like an Apple user problem.
I would agree, Thomas. I would agree, brother, because
Don't do
I
that,
don't even
Thomas.
know. I'm trying to figure out when the last time I saw a button. I don't. So if you
You know
really
what?
missing that button, I'm just saying.
That's not the point of the conversation, Thomas. We're not even talking about that.
Uh,
We're just talking
I,
about change
and the button.
and the button. So, oh, everything you do wise, etc. He said, just add 2 more steps, 2 more reps. Right. Kim's parents won't let her update the computer for don't update the computer. I know that's right. Oh, he's trying to fish with dynamite. Oh, he said change doesn't have the same excitement. Right. Right. Oh, darn. Right. Exactly. And I just wanted to point that out, especially like today we worked out. I worked out with Larry online, Zoom or whatever, and it's like what the changes that you want to make, and it's you got it in your head, the things that you are trying to achieve. Like for Kaneem, he's on this entrepreneur track, and trying to be consistent, trying to stay on task, and trying to grow his company. Um, but it's the staying on it when even in a changing environment, when rules change. With Kaneem, some things they got to carry licenses for. He has to have some things may require continuing education, or a law changes like, okay, you now have to do this many hours to have this license. Kaneem was like, what? I just can't pay for it now. I got to do what? Um, and it's just how do we adjust to the changes when we're going after a goal? How do we adjust? Because like I talked about my workout journey, like I was doing pretty good prior to COVID. COVID hit, slowed me down, and then I tried to get back in the gym with a mask on. It's challenging. I couldn't do it. I just couldn't do it. Like it's bad enough or hard enough just getting there and getting on the treadmill. And usually I'm good, but having the mask on, I try to take the mask off, even though I would go at an hour. It wasn't a lot of people, but to me, consciously, that big fan. I'm like swirling germs everywhere, like so. Mentally, I just couldn't do it. So I literally like first time actually just canceled my membership. I was like, I can't. I'm just canceling. I know you took my last bit of money. It's fine. We're done. And so it's making changes. It's continue on track when the landscape or when things change. How do you stay consistent? How do you stay on track when life changes? That's kind of what I want to ask today. Like, Kadeem, like, things ain't been a straight line. Things ain't going the way you wanted to go when you wanted to go. Like you said today, man, if I could just win the lottery, pay this, take care of this, I'll have 1000% control of my schedule. Like, oh, today we doing this, like, because then it doesn't matter. It almost like doesn't matter what happens. Oh, what? The side of the house fell off. I got the money. We can pay to just push that back up.
Mm.
Like you said, you come out next month. What if I throw another 10,000 on it? Oh, you said you could be here tomorrow. You know.
Well,
So
you're right about that because I feel like I'm a master of everything the way my house is. I'm doing it all, boy. Only thing I have not done is siding and paint.
right.
Other than that, I'm over everything. But yeah, man. To give some feedback on what that long soliloquy of what you was trying to
You know
ask me.
what? You know what?
It is. I mean, I don't know, man.
I mean, I know for the most part, especially as a man, you gotta do what you gotta do. Regardless
Yeah,
what it
yeah,
is,
yeah.
you gotta do what you gotta do.
Uh,
But have you ever gotten so distracted or, you know, like things don't go your way, you want to quit. Like, man, bump this.
Yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of days like that, but I I don't um I don't want the repercussions or the consequences.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
So,
got
quit. Even though it's in my head, it's not action that I choose to,
you. All right.
But it just I guess it just depends on what it is and the situation.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You got to attack every situation uniquely because
Right.
it's unique
Right.
in its own way. I think that's pretty much the best way to describe it. I can't paint this broad picture of how I would, you know. So I mean, even though I know you would probably do so, I'm not going to do it that way. And I'm
You know what?
and y'all working out. Huh? Well, I don't know about this workout thing, man.
I done told you about it.
What
I'm
time?
gonna
What
say
time? What
Friday,
time y'all be working? What
7
time y'all
o'clock.
be working?
7 o'clock
What time?
Eastern
Y'all
Standard
work out
Time.
at sir? Come on, see. And I thought we was brothers. I'm just a Negro, you know.
We talked
Mm.
about it. All right, so
No,
Friday.
no,
All
no.
right,
I'm just
Larry.
a nigga.
Larry, look,
Hey, just
this brother
to
gonna do it.
all the BOL community, I thought me and AD was down like four flat, but we ain't. I know now that I'm just a Negro that he know. He just want me to participate. You know what I'm saying? But I
No
just say
doubt.
I had more value on our relationship than he do. I
You know
guess
what?
that's what it
Oh
is.
wow.
See,
Oh
but
wow.
it's all good. It's all good. I
Come
ain't
on,
gonna
man.
like
7 o'clock. So Friday, y'all hear this, right? So Friday, when we come on this show, this brother gonna do
Larry. He holding out, Larry. I'm just saying, Larry.
we didn't
It's
talk
like he
about
want to. Larry, he want to keep you to himself, Larry. He like, now just me and Larry working out. Ain't nobody else gonna work out me and Larry.
it. I done talked
Well,
about it.
I tell you, hey.
So let's see. Right, right. I think I'm talking about Jeff. He said when we get to heaven, Jesus is gonna hand everybody a new iPhone as a welcome home gift. That's what I'm
And
talking
it's
about.
gonna, hey, Jill, and it's gonna have a button.
And the guy went, hey, that's fine with me. Bring it back. Look at that. He said, I got you, good brother. Look at that. Try to call me out. We gonna be on here together. That's fine. All right, Kenny. It's Friday.
I'm just saying. I'm
Friday.
just saying.
Set your phones up.
Nah. All I'm saying is, if I'm huffing and puffing, is because I didn't start when you started, so I'm behind already. I don't even know how long y'all been doing it.
2 days.
I'm,
2 days.
nah, you, that mean
Monday
that
and
really
Wednesday.
mean that really mean 2 weeks. I'm 2 weeks behind. It's all good. It's all good.
2 weeks, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 days, Monday and today. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. All
All
right.
right.
All right. So we're gonna be on. So we're gonna talk about it on Friday. We're gonna talk about it on Friday.
I mean,
Um
if I'm still breathing, because I know I'll be huffing and puffing.
it's all right. We're at your own page. We had another brother. He was kind of huffing and puffing. I'm huffing and puffing. Yes,
Oh,
it's
it's already declared. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be struggling for wind.
there's no place safe, brother. There's no place safe. He says, "Where's the safe places to stay and visit New York?" I mean, most of it. I mean,
Man, I
it's
went to New York. I had a good time, but I was in Manhattan. Well, now we went to the Bronx. We went to Brooklyn.
yeah, it's not bad like
Well,
that.
where
New
else we
York ain't
went
bad
to?
like it used to be. New York ain't the '80s. It was rough. It was rough. '80s, early
Yeah,
'90s. Yeah,
we went
it's
we
it's
went
been
we
gentrified all
went.
over the place. Yeah, it's a lot safer than it was. I mean, honestly, I'll even say it's probably safer now than Atlanta is now. So,
And we took the subway.
right. So yeah,
And,
it's
and we took the subway.
it's not like it used to be. I mean, not to say there's no crime because that's a lie, but
Oh
you're not
yeah,
gonna just get knocked in
that's
the head
everywhere.
if you
That's
go to
everywhere.
school. Right, right.
Yeah,
It's
don't be
it's
stupid. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Yeah, don't be stupid. You know what I mean? I protect yourself at all times. I don't care where you at.
way at right. You could be in Idaho. You gotta watch yourself.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it don't matter. Yeah, Dubuque, Dubuque, wherever, it don't matter.
he said, Larry, your 7 a.m. is my 4 a.m. Otherwise, I love to join. Unfortunately, the only reason I get up at 4 a.m. Not the third P. Queens is fine. Queens is fine. I even listen. I even worked around the Queensbridge projects, the infamous where Nas always talks about. So it's not it's not a it's not bad like that. I mean, like I said, crime is crime. Stuff happens. But yeah, so it's
Oh,
not like
is that
all right.
that boy
That's time.
Thomas Cotton? What up, boy?
What
And
up?
I got my remove ready because he's gonna start with the nonsense. Because I felt like the only reason he came
Uh,
in, the only
hey,
reason.
go ahead, hit it with that wheel. Go ahead, hit
Nah,
it
I
with
ain't
that
gonna hit
wheel,
him.
Thomas.
You know,
Go ahead, hit it with that wheel.
I don't come in with no foolishness. I ain't the one talking about iPhones and stuff
and stuff. I got
and
you.
Jesus and iPhones
And a button.
and a button. I need a button.
Okay, so Larry said he would bring back
Uh,
the noon workout soon for my West Coasters.
All
All
right.
right.
I might jump on that 4 a.m. Workout because even what you're talking about right now, sometimes when you want to get that next level, you got to
Right.
go to the next level, right?
Right.
Sometimes the
yeah.
next level is, for me, it'd be waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning also, and I'm
Okay.
sitting up here going, okay, what in the world do I do at 4? But it's a 30-minute workout,
Right.
get that workout in, go back to sleep, take a shower, go to sleep, do something.
Right.
I don't know. But I know,
I got
that
to take
feeling
me a
that you get,
shower.
that feeling you get after you get this consistent workout and after your lungs quit burning and all that other stuff. It's
Yeah.
a good thing.
Right.
And we ain't getting no younger. That
Right.
doesn't even go.
Nah,
That
we
doesn't only
ain't.
go for getting married. That goes for your life. You ain't getting no younger. So if
Yeah.
you're looking
Yeah.
at something
I
right now
agree.
you don't like on your body, you
Right.
ain't doing
Hey,
something about it.
hey,
You ain't
I'm
getting no
rubbing it.
younger.
I'm rubbing it now.
We ain't even done the workout yet.
Yeah.
I'm rubbing
So
it now.
Go
the
ahead.
so that's cool, and I'm not, I think that a lot of times that's one of the things it takes to go to that next level is sometimes you got to wake up a little bit earlier.
No
Now I
doubt.
know someone like Jeff, he's like, man, that's 4 a.m. I don't even know. Brother, I just went to sleep at 2:30. I
Right.
party. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah.
But
I'm sure Jeff goes to sleep at a decent time.
I'm pretty sure
'Cause
he does.
Jeff always up, and it's what time on his side. It's about 6:30 his time now. So
Right.
and he be up every day. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure he go to
It's
sleep at
that
a decent
little
time.
extra because like he's
Yeah.
up now. I don't think he just rolls out of bed at 6 and was like, "Yo,
Right.
brother's a legacy." I'm sure you're up at
Nah.
5 something.
Yeah, I'm pretty
So
sure
just
he
to
probably
push it back a little bit more, you know, there's
he
a
in bo-
trade off.
I believe he might be in boxers and socks right now. I don't know. He might not. He might not.
Outside drinking a cup of coffee with his
Yeah,
robe.
but hey, with no shirt on. Like, come on,
Talking
man,
about, hi
don't look like
neighbor,
that.
hi neighbor.
Right. Jeff said, I know it was one thing, but getting up at 4 a.m. to run around, jump up and down, I gotta appreciate the level I'm at. Right? No doubt. No doubt.
I'm
No
gonna
doubt.
Hey
try to
man,
make it.
let's.
I'm gonna try my best to make it. What's
Okay.
funny is you start working out, and it seems like the moment you start working out, all kinds of other stuff starts coming up, trying to get your schedule, get your time,
Oh, right.
and
Right.
everything. So,
Man,
Right.
my wife, she work out every day.
Nice. Okay.
Saturdays and Sundays included.
Nice.
She work out every day.
Nice.
And I be like, hey,
At
you looking
home?
good,
Home
baby.
workout?
Looking,
At home?
looking good, girl. Yeah,
but she has a program,
yeah,
doesn't she? She has
yeah, yeah,
yeah. So
yeah.
she has a
She got
program that
all
she
that.
does, and
Yeah.
it's
So for
funny,
all you women that wanna, if you don't think you sexy and you want to get that sexy back, you need to holler at the missus.
right?
But that's on.
I like
Hey, if you want to better yourself and boost your self esteem when you look in that mirror, holler at the wife.
hmm What's
What's that
funny
site,
is
brother?
over the years, or not over the years, just over this last year, I've watched so many people lose a ton of weight, and they say, "You want to
Yeah.
know how? Contact me." And it's like, what program do y'all have that's so secretive, but y'all losing all this weight, right? And
Right.
looking good. I'm like, y'all just contact me. I'm like, now
You
you're gonna
contact
sell
me.
me something. I gotta
Yeah. Everybody trying to make $1 now, man. It's
Right.
like conversation costs you money now. Hey,
Right. He said,
yeah.
conversation costs you money.
Yeah.
That should be a shirt right there. Conversation costs you
cost you
money.
money.
I'm gonna have to give him. I'm gonna have to give him a little picture to go ahead and hook that up since you done brought it up.
For
Melissa, if
sure.
you're listening, go ahead and hook that up for me.
Jeff goes to sleep usually no later than 8 p.m. Thomas, right? Bill gets watched from my bag. I'm typing over here.
It's funny how Jeff how he hit us with the third person.
Right.
Jeff
I
goes to
see
sleep at
it,
8.
right? Jeff Collins said Jeff goes to sleep usually
Jeff
until
goes to sleep over here at 8.
That is
Oh,
hilarious.
I ain't even mad at you. I ain't even mad at you.
No doubt. He's a bit. All right. So basically we just talk about, change, finding ways to get better, overcoming challenges when they step up, and being consistent when those challenges come in your way. Because like I said, I think I 100% failed. I should have shifted. Should have just did the stuff at home. Just couldn't. My motivation wasn't there. My motivation was like shot. Just a shot when it came to working out. Um, he said I never thought of that. Oh, so yeah, like how do you got like Thomas? How do you stay consistent? With the changes that you're making, and just staying on track when distractions happen.
So I know what I'm at my best when I have goals planned, written out, everything, and I
Okay.
have schedules. I'm at my best. I used to hate schedules. I used to be like everything's in my head, and now I'm getting older. So if
Right.
I'm organizing something, I really want to get it done. It has to be a priority, and I have to
Right.
make it a priority in my scheduling and on my big. I got a big 5-foot whiteboard right here, so it
Okay.
has to be on the whiteboard and put out there. Um, like right now, it's a good idea to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning on
Okay.
Friday to jump into this workout. It's a really good idea. It's like,
Right.
man, I want to
Right.
do that. Let's
Right.
do this, right? I want my body to feel good. 31 minutes. I could do 31 minutes,
Right.
right? Sounds like a great idea until that day comes.
Right.
If you
Right.
don't already have yourself prepared and you find any reason to say no, you're gonna say no. So, oh, I went to bed at 10:01 instead of 10 o'clock. I need my extra
Right.
sleep, right?
Right.
Or I don't have where's my water bottle? I don't have my stuff laid out. You're not gonna
Right.
get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and work out if you don't already have your stuff laid out. And
Right.
so preparation is a part of participation. So you got to be prepared to participate. So if you're
Right.
going to participate in something, prepare for it. Make
Right.
sure that you're ready. You get yourself ready. The distractions. Listen, anytime we make an excuse, we make a defense right behind it. So if
Right.
I'm gonna make an excuse not to show up for this workout, I have a defense already set in my head, and it happens automatically. Just think about any time a person or yourself when you make an excuse, you have a defense.
Sure.
Oh, it's this, or oh, here's my explanation. Oh,
Right.
but it keeps you from making that leap, from accomplishing the things you want to accomplish.
Right.
Um, but you got to make room. And so making room also means make sacrifices. It also means that I have to be able um to recognize my weaknesses and find ways to not engage with my weakness. And the reason
Right.
why I say it that way is because, for example, I'm addicted to TV. I put it out there.
Really.
Hey, my name is
Okay.
Thomas, and I'm addicted to TV. All right.
TV.
So uh, if I have something to do and I
Right.
turn the TV on, it's over. My day is over at that point because I'm
Gotcha.
gonna watch as
Gotcha.
much TV as I can watch until I can't watch TV no more, and I know I have to go to sleep. And sometimes it's a little bit
Mm.
later than I want it to be. But
Right.
if you know that you're trying to build something, to build a business, build
Mhm.
structure within your house or whatever it may be, you have to make room to not be around your devices that you have,
Right.
and so
Right.
if I don't want to do, if I need to do something, I remove myself from any TV areas because
Gotcha.
I'm not tempted. That includes phone. And I know we talk about computers, you
Right.
can watch TV anywhere now.
Right.
But,
Right.
when I wrote my curriculum back in 2009, 2010,
Right.
I literally had to find time for myself to move it, to figure out what am I going to do and how am I going to write this curriculum. I don't know how to
Right.
write. I went to public school. I'm just kidding. It's
Right.
not a bad thing. It is now, but it wasn't then.
Right. That's a
Um,
conversation. We're in.
but I just basically carved out, okay, what am I doing between 7 and 10 o'clock? And I was like, I'm watching TV. Well, why don't you
Right.
just go to Starbucks? And literally from 7 to 10, Monday through Thursday, I'll be at Starbucks. And on Saturday from 9 a.m. till 1 p.m., I'll be at Panera. And
Nice.
those are the times that I carved out to really elevate and, to move those things forward. And so when you want to, grow yourself and you want to get yourself to those next levels and, ways to get better, you got to figure it out. You got to make room to get better.
That's good. That's good. So what you call it?
I
Jeff
agree with that.
He said the workout hasn't made the whiteboard yet.
All right, so I just heard about the workout last week when AD and I'm gonna get
last week.
So
I just want to point
Larry,
out last week.
So, but see, I don't know. You could have been talking about it before then, but last Friday, I think it was, I heard about Larry and his workout at really Zero Dark 30, and and I didn't know how to get on, and that was my excuse. I heard about it, and I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was at 4 o'clock.
Right.
And I didn't say, but how do I get on? But now I know. See, today I know. If you don't know and you didn't see it, it's out there now. It is text LC whatever it is. LCF to 84576.
Yes.
Text LCF to 84576.
Get that name?
And you'll get the link.
Yeah.
Now
I still need I need all that. I'm using my phone, so I can't really put that down.
There it is.
Don't worry, I'll send the text link to you.
Could you text me?
Listen, the excuse and the defense happened right at the same time. Look at that. I'm using my phone, so I can't do that right now. But see, nothing's stopping him from writing it down. He ain't wrote it down, so that just tells you that, listen, I ain't ready.
Mr. Cotton, you ain't got to diagnose me.
No, I ain't diagnosing you. No way I do that. No way I would do that. I'm just saying. I'm just pointing out the facts right in front of me.
Facts.
Yeah. Send me that text, AD. Let me not see Thomas Cotton this Friday. I tell you.
See, listen, that just came with positive Thomas. He coming just to see if you don't come.
I tell you.
Just to see if you're not coming. So
84576. LCF.
Yep, LCF. You got it? He's on there. Bam, he's on there.
That don't mean you're gonna click it on Friday.
Responses, there's the response. Right.
that don't mean you're gonna show up on Friday. Today Wednesday.
You're right about that. You're so right.
Sounds good.
Absolutely right.
You're gonna be here.
I already know where I'm gonna be
to
do this workout. I cleaned out some space in my garage already.
See, you ready?
I'm ready.
Preparation.
I'm probably gonna be right next to my wife because she's gonna be doing her workout, and I'm gonna be doing mine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm gonna do this workout.
Love that.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna try my best to be a consistent person Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 a.m. to do this workout. I want to see if I can stay awake and get that extra hour of time. So 30 minutes of workout, 30 minutes of meditating, whatever I need to do. Or I might just go back and take a nap. Who
There
knows?
you go.
But at least I get the workout in.
Get the workout. That's the first step.
Let me
First
get that
step.
body moving. You know, I need to get that. I need to get these joints oiled.
There you
know,
go.
got to get these
I
guns
ain't
right.
mad. I ain't mad at you. I know. I'm over here just like a big old marshmallow, boy. I'm talking about softer than pudding. I just like, and it's the biggest I ever been. That's what's so crazy about it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
So
So I
sad,
know I
sad.
don't look like right now. I'm not in the good place I want to be, and
Mhm.
you know I'm like 220 right now, and so that's not bad. I usually carry my weight somewhere between 205 to 210, 215, but
Gotcha.
it's not. This feels a little slow, so I got to
Right.
got to get them right. The
Right.
thing is, I know that, and if
Right.
I know that, ain't nobody gonna do anything about it but me, and
Right.
so I got to find the
Specifically
time.
rejuvenate the guns.
And
Right.
you know it's no, I'm just kidding. So it's one of those things where it's on me, this on
Right.
me. And then you know when I think about health, I got a 9 and a 10-year-old, and them dudes run me.
Oh yeah, I can imagine.
Right.
I can
So
imagine. Non-stop energy.
Non-stop. Right.
and then you got to get summertime fine, you know.
Right. Not the
Oh yeah.
summertime fine.
Yeah, I can't make it to the next summer. I ain't got
Next
enough
summer.
time to get.
Next summer. Right.
But
There you go.
if I start now and work through the winter,
Right.
come next spring, I'll be ready.
All right. There we
Listen,
go.
I think what Larry just said is really key to really have that next level. Okay, I'm gonna do it for next summer. I'm gonna do it for this. Judgment free zone. Just have fun and move.
Right.
Like you got to start
Mm,
somewhere. And to
yeah.
me, a 30-minute core fitness workout is like a great place to start. It's a great
Wow.
um
It's
it's a great place to get in
Right.
and start. So for me, it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this 30 minutes, but I still have this gym membership too. So,
Right.
you know, I'm gonna try to get myself into shape. Now, sometimes the problem is knowing where you used to be,
Mm.
Yeah,
how
that's
you
my
used to
problem.
work out. You know,
Yeah.
I used to have this, I used to be this way, man. When I was 28, 29, I was a beast. I'm
Right.
50, almost 51 now. You're not a beast.
Right.
Yeah.
Not in beast mode
Yeah.
anymore. Right.
But you are
Yeah.
capable. That's
Right.
the one thing. You ain't got to be beast mode, just got to be
Right.
capable. And
Capable. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
um
I remember them days before I got on dialysis. Boy, I thought I was the shh. I
yeah.
thought that was. I was like, I'm at LA Fitness here playing ball. I'm just doing what I can do, and man, as soon as I got on dialysis, it was like no more LA Fitness,
Yeah.
no
Wow.
more playing ball. Just
Wow.
sit there and gain weight.
That's a dig.
But the thing, you know, one of the
I
things
got you though.
Kaneem,
I
you
got
got
you.
to really look at Kaneem and see
Yeah.
like okay, he does this, he's in his car, he's doing this.
Right.
Kaneem is up early in the morning,
Right.
out getting
True,
it, right?
Right.
And so
true.
that's one of the key elements. Like we're talking about workout right now, but your workout may not be your thing. What is your thing?
Right.
And you will make room, you'll make time, you'll make effort, you'll do what it is for your thing, you
Right.
know. And it's important to understand what is your thing, where you want to be. The one of the biggest things that I noticed from people is they don't want to be, a lot of times people don't want to be in the job they're in, but they're not willing to make a change to
Yeah.
move from
Yeah.
that job.
Right.
They tie themselves so much to a position or to a you know, a paycheck or whatever, and they have so many things they want to do in life,
Right.
but they sacrifice their dreams for this paycheck.
Right.
So the question in that is, how much does it cost you to give up your dream?
Right.
And so whatever paycheck you got, that's how much it costs. Because if you have a dream and you're not willing to make some changes to reach those dreams because you have this certain paycheck, then that's how much it costs for me to get, you're going to lose your dream right here.
Right.
And so a lot of times we have to put it in perspective, like how much time do we have? We don't have a whole lot of time in life. So if I give 20 years to this company, but I had this big dream and I let that dream go, sometimes there's a balance there. You got to realize, okay, it's worth it. I'm gonna let this dream go because I got to care for my family. I got to do this. I got to do that. But at the same time, we got to realize there's other things I want to do.
Right.
Make room for those things. You never know, that thing that you want to do that is your dream can also be your paycheck. You don't have to have it either or. You can have a both and so it's important to really continue to make room for those growth areas in your life.
True indeed. True indeed. There you go. Got a word today.
Very well said, my brother. Very well said.
Oh, he well said. He not a long soliloquy. No.
Oh,
No. I mean, he ain't focused on my excuses. I like the way he's talking about right now.
I see you, King. I know workout's one thing, but when you got something else going on, you'll get it. So I see it.
Nice.
So who are you today, Lil Kiki? I just heard
What's
that.
up?
Who's Lil Kiki?
Yeah.
Well, his most famous song is Southside, but if you heard of DJ Screw, he was one of the first members of the Screwed Up Clique. But you know, it's a Houston thing. You gotta tell this. But Southside,
so
Lil Kiki.
I know I'm going off topic here, but who's the greatest Houston rapper? I know Scarface.
Scarface. Yeah, Scarface.
Okay.
And yeah, ain't no doubt. I mean, if you just listen, I mean, not only the albums that he had, but you gotta listen to the content.
Yeah.
It ain't. It's not all women and drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Right. There's some pain in there. It's a lot of he can get deep.
He had a commercial song called My Block. But if you listen to the words in the song, you be like, oh, okay.
Right.
Scarface is one of my favorite rappers of all time.
Yeah.
Like
he's good.
I'm from California, and you know, Mr. Scarface and all that other stuff. Now he got some dark stuff, don't get me wrong, but you know, he was depressed. You can tell the depression in his music.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But you can also tell that he came out of it too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Let Me Roll is one of my favorite songs by Scarface. And that takes you back to the 90s if you know anything. Of course, you got the Ghetto Boys and you know those things. So but I was just wondering, like, from the being from Houston, if because there's times where you could be like from a place and people are like, man, this rapper is such and such. Man, you don't even know this person.
It's Scarface. I mean, after Scarface, I would probably say is Zero, and then Big Hawk, and then I might put
you know these folks.
I can't put Lil Flip in now.
Okay,
I'm just going
right. But I like that. I like that you have those local rappers that you can talk about.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, but
that says a lot though, because you know we know Scarface, so like he's earned his rank. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't you named like 4 or 5 rappers, then you got the Scarface. It's like, oh, he wasn't like the best. Like so he.
No. He was the best. He was the best. But if you listen to Lil Kiki, if you Google it and listen to Lil Kiki, it's like, oh, okay. He's sick because he had one with Southside and Pimpin' Pins. So if you look at Pimpin' Pins, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, he got some wordplay. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm looking right now at We From Texas.
He got. I mean, because he do a lot of compilations. You know what I'm saying? So him, Slum Thug, Chamillionaire, Paul Wall, they all kind of like in a little. Where y'all might not even know what I'm talking about, but anyway.
So
the beat I'm not even listening to the lyrics. The beat already got my head bobbing, so I'm gonna have to check them out.
So
which one you listening to? Which one you listening to?
We From Texas.
All right.
Okay,
we're gonna pump that.
But you said Southside, huh?
That's his most famous,
So
that's
Jeff said K-John on the Ocean. Anybody know who K-John is? Hold on. Then he said, listen, then Johnny Gill is one of my go-tos. Look at that. Okay.
But
Oh, okay,
K-John,
Josh.
K-John and Johnny Gill is
Right.
like
Okay.
years ago. And so
Yeah, we definitely
Jeff
talk about the
like
90s.
Jeff likes
Right.
some music and he holds on to it. He's like, this is
Right.
my
Right.
music.
Yeah, we definitely talk about the 90s.
No doubt.
I ain't mad at you, Joe. I ain't
Yeah.
mad at you.
All right. So listen, we appreciate you guys for being here. Another edition of the Brothers of Legacy. Tomorrow's Thursday. Well, I'm feeling like it's Friday, but it's Thursday. What's up, Aunt Sam? Good morning. Good morning. So make sure you come hang out with us. Thomas may be in the building. I'm trying
I'm
to
in
get
the building.
Larry in the building as well, and little Kiki,
Little
aka Kiki. Okay, aka
Kiki.
Curry will be in the building as well. Maybe Ryan will be here as well. He had some extra meetings happening. So continue to stay safe, make good choices. We look forward to seeing you. Know that we love you. Jesus loves you better. If you or someone you love is having a mental health crisis, dial 988, dial 988. So let's see. Oh, then there's a little peeps and bad boy. I can't remember. And Poopa, right? That's probably a real name. We look forward to seeing you.
Richard
Tomorrow.
had a question. I don't do boot camps right now, but
boot
we'll
camps.
we can talk about that.
Ooh,
They're gonna start one day.
one day.
I gotta finish school first. That's all.
All right, there we go. There it is. All right, you come over here, Richard. Come over to the US. So we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Mental health. So mental health month is May.
Yup.
Mental health month. Make
Yup.
sure you are looking out for your family or friends that may be dealing with it. Make sure they're getting the appropriate help and therapy. All right. So we look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow, same time, same channel. Make sure you're following us, LWN to 84576. LWN to 84576. All right. So be safe, make good choices, and we'll see you in the AM. Peace out.